Hello dudes and dudesses. In this video I will build a brand new hybrid of some of my earlier small iron farms because I recently discovered that in the latest snapshot and on a server there might be problems with some of the other ones. All the way back in 1.14 I built this small iron farm that was the smallest one in Minecraft at the time. I even built it with a breeder. More recently I built this zombie-less iron farm, the simplest iron farm in Minecraft, and when Mojang changed the way villagers get out of bed, I built this new one with a very small spawning platform of only 2 blocks, and I built it in 2 versions, one with soul sand and one with a fence. I later found a way to get the villagers to stand in 1 block again, and I built this one. I also designed a lot of fun iron farms like this one with drown going up and down, and I built really fast and efficient one, this one with portals and a pillager in the middle. All this just to say that I think I know something about iron farms, but I was surprised when I recently started in a new survival world in the latest snapshot on a server, because some of the iron farms didn't work the way they were supposed to. They worked fine in single player, but on this server, in this world, they did not. Now, the reason I build small iron farms is because I want to have them look good in my worlds. Like, I want them to be in small towers. Like in this case, a ruined church tower where the church is all collapsed, but I mean, it fits nicely into the landscape. I mean, you wouldn't even know if it was an iron farm, but if you go inside, you can see I use the inside as storage, and it's quite an efficient iron farm. So I'm happy, I'm satisfied, it's doing what it's supposed to now, but getting there was kind of hairy business, I must admit. If we go up to the top, we can look at it. So first I tried with this one, the newest one, but it turned out that for some reason the zombie could get to the villagers and hurt them. Then I tried the zombie-less one because I was lazy, I didn't want to get a new zombie, and actually it worked fine. I just didn't discover that there was a golem that was caught, so I tore it all down. Yeah, that happens. Then I went back to this one, and for some reason the middle villager couldn't sleep. And it was driving me crazy. It took a long time, and I ended up with using this spawning platform and a lot of the things from the other farms. And now I'm up here. Let me just make a plug for my new survival series. I will put a link on the screen if I remember. And I'm not wearing my patch. I swear I'm usually not looking like this. Much better now. I don't want to scare anyone. Oh, and you see it works fine. Now let's go back to my testing world and build the one that I actually ended up with building in here. What you need for this farm is all in this chest, and you need to, it's not precisely 2 stacks and you don't need glass, but take a screenshot and then we can get on with building it. Now, just to tower up 8 blocks, I usually say 7, but I have begun saying 8 because sometimes people forget they have a block on the ground. So the golem can spawn there, and then you make a 5x5 platform. Remember to have 8x8 non-spawnable space underneath, and then build a 3-high wall, and it doesn't have to be glass. As you saw in my survival wall, it could be any material whatsoever. Then you take 3 beds and you go down, you choose any side and you place 1 bed like this and 1 bed like this. Then we take a trick from the zombie-less iron farm, we punch out this one and we place a bed the other way around right there. And that gives just 1 more block of distance to the zombie, and it lets the middle villager sleep. Then we punch out this place here and you place soul sand right there, and then you go up here and you place in water in the this one right there, and then you build up a 3-high trapdoors like this, and on the other side as well, like so. And then you take some slabs, and sorry, it wasn't in the chest, but you need 3 slabs as well. And you put the slabs across one high. Now I'm doing this, don't put it there. I actually did that in survival. 1 block is there. So it's 1 block, but it's 2 half block sort of. And then you just put a layer of stone on top, or any solid block basically that the golem can spawn on, like this. And you leave 2 holes. 1 hole for the zombie to get in and 1 hole for the villagers to get in. I usually do let the villagers in at night and make a stair up there, and they will jump down themselves if you have destroyed their beds beforehand. And I usually, because handling villagers is a pain, so I only get 2, and then I just chuck a lot of bread or carrots at them so they will breed themselves like this, and I just wait for the 3rd villager to arrive by itself. So, and I think he's there now. Yeah, I can't really see him, but yeah, I saw him jumping right there. But he's smaller than the adults, so you need to go in and place, if you do it like this, you need to place a temporary block trapdoor right there so he won't get into the water stream. Then you close it off, and then you need to get a zombie, and I will show you how to do this in survival. Not because I usually do this, because you sometimes ask me. It's very simple. You build a stair like this, and then you make a trapdoor, because the zombie sees that as a solid block. And then you build a wall so he has no other place to go, like this. And it actually doesn't need to be 3 high, just 2. And you go in here and you punch out this block as well, and you can jump over it, but this block here, and you place a trapdoor right there. Even if the zombie falls down, he won't get down to the villagers. He will just stand on that block down there. So everything is good. Now we're in survival, and I'm running for my life. Well, maybe not for my life, and something is off, because this is a creative world or a flat world. There are actually slime spawning. There won't be in survival on the ground like this, but I hope that, yeah, he will just fall off. And then there's a zombie coming, and you just give him a knock like this. And if there's more than 1 zombie coming, it isn't a problem. You just try to block them off like this. And even though there's 2 zombies down there, it doesn't matter, because one of them will despawn when you move away. But you need to give one of them a name tag so you're sure he stays around. Then you can move this out of the way. You don't need it anymore. And yeah, did you hear that? It happened in survival. Wait till the baby has grown up. Another thing that happened in survival for me was this. Yeah, I forgot about how the villagers are getting out of bed. So let's just rewind and do it right from the beginning. Instead of putting in water at this point, what you do is you take out this block as well, and then you place the trapdoor all the way down there. I mean, that's the right way to do it. And you can take out this trapdoor, it doesn't matter, but if you want to, you can. And then you do exactly the same on the other side. And I get the last one there. And remember to put in this one right there. And now we have the hole where the zombie came through, and what we do is you punch out this block and you place a chest like this. Then you take 2 hoppers and point them into the chest like so. And then we're very nearly done. You build a 3 high wall like this, and you take signs and you go all the way around the middle one like so. And then you place signs on top of the signs, and it can be a bit difficult, and they may not look straight. It doesn't really matter, it's only aesthetics, but the important thing is that they're there. And then you punch out this one and you place in the lava that will kill the golems like this. And all we need now is the wall and the water. So you just place a wall there, build up, remove it, and then you build a wall all the way around, like so. And then you just need the water. And what I like to do in survival is place a block right there, because when I place water in on this side and this side, it pushes me back to this place where I can stand and do like this, and then I'm on the wall and I'm ready to get out of there. And yeah, MLG water bucket doesn't really work in creative. Now the farm is all done, it's working, it's functioning, and we have already gotten some iron. Alright dudes and dudesses, thank you for watching. This was the new small iron farm, the best practice iron farm that works in survival and on servers. If you liked it, do leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Bye!